Hey guys, Noah here. In the wise words of Jack Rebney, or also known as the Winnebago Man, I'm gonna slate this fucker. This is now the 11th time I've tried to record this video. What you're looking at here is a ceiling fan I've been looking for a very long time. This is a 1988 Crest 4500 series ceiling fan in antique brass, manufactured by Compass East Industries, Taiwan. For those who do not know, Crest actually started operations in 1985, making this the earliest Crest fan in my collection. I don't know, hopefully you can see the tag where it says 1985. If you actually own any CEI fans yourself, you'll know that usually the tag is actually different from that. So that's interesting. I purchased this fan new in box on eBay. You don't want to know how much I paid for that one and this one as well. You can tell the box is actually different. This is a 1986 and this is a 1985. And this is a 1987, which is not the one I'm looking for. That's, yeah, lots of fun stories to go around here. So why have I been looking for this fan, and why 1985 or 86 in particular? So first off, the differences in Crests over the years and CEIs. 1987, they changed like everything. So just about anything after 1986 is not what I'm looking for. But these 86 and 85 Crests, they have 10-hole wide cane blades. The switch housing's a little bigger. Some of them have bottom mount switch caps. These are early ones. Could be early 86 to 85. They perform better. The motors are slightly different. Sometimes the capacitor configuration is slightly different. There's a lot I've learned about these CEIs. If you ever have any questions about CEI fans or Crest fans in particular, please feel free to shoot me a comment here or anywhere. And I will give you as much information I have. But because the absolute research project, just trying to get the right fan here, was an absolute headache. And it's been for years. And the reason why I wanted this fan was even more ridiculous. So, I'm going to start on low before I forget, because sometimes I get rambling. It's now been 3 minutes. I haven't started the fan. So, in 2009, a user by the name of Ben C, or BC something, some odd numbers, uploaded a video of supposedly a 1988 Crest 4500. Well, he said it was purchased in 1988 at Heckinger, in the description. Besides the point, he uploaded a video titled Crest 4500. It was the polished brass version of this fan, mounted on a 13-foot high cathedral ceiling. And in that video, what are you doing, Daisy? This is Daisy. She's a little nut. Hopper's down here somewhere. I kind of forgot to put them away before the video, but I got to show you them now. Anyway, where the hell was I? You're just going to have to listen to the cat scratch the box in the background. I'm sure that hurts somebody's feelings. Scratching, ruining old box for the fan, yeah. Anyway. So, Ben C uploaded this video of this fan, and it was installed on a solid state control. It was incredibly loud in the video, and as a kid, I don't know what it was about that fan and how it sounded, but it mesmerized me as a kid. even to this day, I find it interesting because I've never heard a ceiling fan sound like that. And you know, I've had all kinds of fans on controls, and you know, they usually sound weird. You know, I guess one could say I've always liked the sound of fans on controls. It's weird. I don't know. I have there's many layers to that, I guess. I don't know. Here's medium. And the way, and I'll actually demonstrate it on solid state too, because the way I have this wired is a whole nother thing to explain. I'm going to try and make this video as quick as possible, but it's not going to be quick at all. So, yeah, as a kid, the video mesmerized me. And, you know, I've always, you know, looked at it now and again. And I've really, you know, I always liked the fan too. And really, I've always been kind of interested in Crest as a company. My dad actually had Crest fans in his house growing up. He remembers going to Heckinger and buying them because they lived out east in Virginia. Here's high speed on the. It's actually a very decent performer. I mean, it's about on par with air-cool, but it's a 153mm spinner motor, so I mean, it performs pretty well for that. And as you can see, if you've ever seen this video, you can look it up on YouTube. You literally just search Crest 4500. It's probably the first thing that pops up. And there's not many of these out there. Certainly not on YouTube. This is the second one of this version that I know of that I've ever seen. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to solid state now. I'm going to pause it 1 second. I'm going to take a brief second to show you how I did this. I got 2 wires running through the swag kit. And then down here, right now I just have the fan plugged into the light circuit, so it wasn't on the solid state while I was running factory speeds, but I'll plug it into a solid state plug there. This is hooked to that plug. And this is actually the same exact solid state control that was used in that video. See, Ben C actually posted a bunch of photos of that fan and the controls and stuff after, you know, as he was taking down the fan. If you've ever seen the video or anything, there's a description, and he talks about some of it, but this is the same exact control. It's a Power Controls Corporation switch. It's a 6 amp solid state control. I'll go ahead and actually, let me show you 1 second. All the lights are on this switch, and the fan's on the separate switch, so. I'll go ahead and I'll shut this back off. Start it off on high for you. Kind of gives you an idea as to what the fan in that video would have sounded like if it weren't on, or if it were just freshly installed on solid state. That's the lowest setting. Of course, the cats are going to make a ruckus. And the clock's gonna go off. Side note, I actually just moved into this house. This is my grandma's old house, and you might have seen it. It's in my first video. It was filmed in the back bedroom there. This is a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom house, and she recently got moved into a nursing home. And so I bought the house and kept it in the family. So lots of life changes recently. Haven't been uploading a lot yet. You know, the whole 9 yards. But lots of videos to come here. Thank you everyone for supporting me, my channel. Yeah. You'll probably see more of this fan. Maybe I'll get more in depth with the story one day. My phone's at 5%. That's why I'm kind of trying to wrap things up for once. I probably started at 95% at this going rate. Yeah. So basically, crazy man, obsessed with ceiling fan sound, goes money spending spree trying to make fan that sound right. Frankenstein fans together to make fan, but finally find one after fucking who knows how long. Oh, can't monetize the video. There goes. There goes any dollar I ever made, probably 20 cents. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. I love you guys. Or truly, all of you are great. Some of you are great people. All right. Thanks for